Hello, everybody, and welcome back into Enterprise Center from St. Louis. The St. Louis Blues and the Toronto Maple Leafs, Game 7. This is it. Whoever wins moves on. Whoever loses goes home. Here we go. Enterprise Center, Game 7 from St. Louis. The Blues and the Leafs. Draw one back by St. Louis. They control. Scandella playing that back on the wing. Perron turns that over. Michael Bunting out of the gates. Here's Michael Bunting. He has Nylander with him, moving in and trying to get the pass across to him. That didn't work. Matthews from behind the net. Looks in. Shoots. Hand on in front. And the Blues get it back and out. Parayko. Jack Campbell in net tonight. Here they come. The Blues. Good play by the Leafs. Perron fires. Blocked in front of Campbell. Travis Dermott over the red line and down into the St. Louis zone. In behind the goal goes Scandella for the puck. Here's Scandella back. He finds Saad. Big hit. Leafs try to get it out of there. They do. Michael Bunting looks. Centered for Matthews. It was tipped to the net. And Bunting with a good setup, but Matthews' tip was stopped by Binnington right at his chest. Perron. Here's Parayko. Poked back along by Travis Dermott. And here comes Dermott in on a break. Stop Binnington. Good test. 6 minutes into this first period. It was a good test. You're right about that. And good opportunity back and forth here, but the Leafs with the better step in the early going of Game 7. Face-off coming. You can hear the fans saying, "Let's go Blues," and it has been a good series for the St. Louis Blues, finding a way. Kyrou, and that's going to be a penalty against Toronto. St. Louis will have the first power play of the night. Draw one back by the Blues on this power play. That's tipped just high. Camp. Riley gets it down the ice. Good clear by the Leafs. Here's Tarasenko now. Marner, the top penalty killer for the Maple Leafs, along with David Kampf. And it's picked up by Marner and flipped back in. Now the Blues with it again with James Neal. Neal on the right side and in. James Neal, and that's stopped by Jack Campbell. Given away in front. Neal again, and a good stick. Morgan Riley trying to poke that up ice. Now he finds Marner. Mitch Marner might have help with him. Here's Marner. Looks, waits for Riley, and a fan-on shot. Stopped by Binnington. Didn't get much on that one. Here come the Blues again on the power play. Kyrou. Good block there. Marner. Back ahead to Riley. Penalty done. That's played to David Kampf. 11 minutes to go. David Kampf in behind the net. Goes for a spin. Drops that to Brody. Sends it back to Riley. Fired. And it goes wide. Now Brody again. To the net stop. Kampf in front. Binnington is the answer and holds on for a face-off. Austin Matthews leads the Leafs in points, 8 goals and 2 assists, 10 points in the series against the St. Louis Blues. 8 goals against a single team in the playoffs. That is huge. Liljegren. Here's Tavares. Took his man. Now Marner. Dropped back to Tavares. Kyrou. Here's Pavel Buchnevich. And here comes Pavel Buchnevich. 8.5 to go in the first. Morgan Riley has it back. And the Leafs get it down the ice. That one bounces in front to Marner. Drop that in front. And Binnington, I think it rolled off the stick of the Leafs. No chance there. And here we go. Face-off coming to the right side of the blue net. 7.5 to go in the opening period. We've had a quiet Game 7 so far, believe it or not. Here's Nylander in the corner. Drops that back, and it gets by everybody and back down the Toronto ice. 6.5 to go in the period. Here's Sandin behind the Leaf goal. Looks to set something up. Doesn't know what to do with the puck. And the Blues are going to come after him. Now Sandin gets it ahead. That's turned over. Nylander finds Matthews ahead, and it's just offside. 5:24 to go in the first period. Blues and Leafs tied at 0. This is the quietest game we've had so far in this series. Draw one back. The offside is stuck on the screen, if you can see. We're sorry about that. Here's Liljegren. Turns that over. Blues bring it in with Saad to the net. Score! There it is! St. Louis opens up Game 7 with a 1-0 lead. So the Blues will get the puck to the net. They will strike, and they will take the 1-goal lead. Here's the face-off. Back to center. One back by the Blues. Scandella. Nylander finds Sandin. Toronto moves in. Here's Sandin. Shoots! Fire that high and over the net. Matthews. Blues have it back. They've looked good on home ice, and here's an offside against Toronto again. 2:58 to go in the first. St. Louis with the only goal in the game so far. Yeah, that one beats Jack Campbell, and Maple Leafs know what they had to do there, and they just didn't defend well enough. And they give up a goal. A much-needed first goal that they couldn't, or they shouldn't have given up, because the first goal of the game in Game 7s usually leads to the end of the series for that team. Here's Parayko. Barbashev, the momentum will stick in the hands of the Blues for now. And if they increase, well, then Toronto's probably done. Here it's picked up, Tarasenko. Thomas, huge hit, Brody. Here's Tarasenko in the zone. Muzzin has it back. 5 seconds to go in the first. Bunting will just get it down the ice. And that will do it for one. Well, 0.1 seconds they're going to call a face-off. Here's the face-off to the right side of the Leaf net with 0.1 seconds to go in the first. We don't see the need for this face-off at all because it's literally 0.0 seconds. There we go. End of one. St. Louis leads 1-0 in Game 7. Both teams, one of them wins, one goes home. St. Louis has the lead after one. Shots on goal in the hockey game, 7 for Toronto at none, 3 for the Blues with 1. The hits are 6-5 Toronto, faceoffs 8-1 St. Louis. Blues are 0 for 1 on the power play. We go to the second, 1-0 St. Louis in Game 7. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Enterprise Center, St. Louis. Blues and the Leafs look to end this series here today. St. Louis has the lead. Draw one back. Perron gives that away. Leafs try to get it back. Michael Bunting. Here's Dermott. Gave that away to Saad, and they bring it in. And a good stick by Riley. Played up to Nylander. Matthews. Here's Travis Dermott to Bunting. Back down the ice and far and around, and after it is Riley. Didn't get to it first, though. Scandella. Here's Brandon Saad. Goes back to his own zone to Parayko. Back ahead to O'Reilly. Ryan O'Reilly, being a disturber, gets it in. And Riley will play it around for Nylander. Here's Michael Bunting. Plays that on the left wing and behind the St. Louis goal. Matthews has it. He fires. Stop. Rebound. Loose in front. Nylander atop the side of the net. Saad. Perron. Here's Ryan O'Reilly. Toronto almost halfway through this game. Here come the Blues. And a big save. Jack Campbell there. Scandella. Bunting has it back. Cleared. It's not out. Parayko in. He fires. Stopped again. Campbell. Riley. Not out. O'Reilly to the net in front. And Jack Campbell makes another save. Not out of the zone. Now it finally is. Nylander ahead. Flips that in and around. Far side for Michael Bunting. He's taken down the corner in a response there. Now O'Reilly with the puck. Being chased. Took a run at him. Tavares has Marner. He scores! Mitch Marner! Set up by John Tavares just before the halfway mark. The Leafs have tied Game 7 at 1. Big goal here. Beautiful setup by the Toronto Maple Leafs to get that puck. Look at Tavares. Sees Marner and plays it across to him. Marner just dangles in and beats Jordan Binnington with a beauty. 1-1 tie. Face-off will come back to center ice. Now they're silenced by the home crowd. All tied up in Game 7. Draw one. Tavares flips it far corner. Picked up by Falk. Blues have the puck again. Tavares had some words there, and the Blues had the puck. Brody. Muzzin knocks it down. Buchnevich. Here's Tavares back ahead. Now Schenn with the puck in his own zone. 9 minutes to spare in the second period. Jordan Kyrou and a huge hit there. Marner right back in. Far and around he finds Tavares. Tavares trying to do another favor for the Leafs. Falk. And Kerfoot was chasing after his man. 7.5 to go in the second period. Tied at 1 from St. Louis. Muzzin to Kasha. Play that ahead. Tavares. Here's Tavares again. Scores! John Tavares. First he assisted a dandy. Now he gets a dandy. And Toronto has the first lead tonight for them. 2-1 here in Game 7. Just past the halfway mark in this hockey game. What a play by the captain. He's been on fire tonight. He beats Jordan Binnington down low, dangles, and gets it by that right pad on Binnington. Big goal, 2-1 Toronto, their first lead tonight. Draw one back for Tuzo. To Wallman. Enters the zone with Thomas. Back to Barbashev, and that's stopped by Jack Campbell. Camp to Brody. Finds Pierre Engvall. Here's Engvall. Looks to Kasha. Found him, and it bounces off his stick. And Wallman back out to Barbashev. Here come the Blues. That's played across at center ice. Bortuzzo being chased for the puck. Wallman ahead. Here's Barbashev, under 4 minutes to go in the period. David Camp looks to get it out. Blues with control in Thomas. Center to Bortuzzo. Good stick by Jake Muzzin. And here comes Toronto, 2-on-1. Muzzin shoots. Fire that wide. It may have hit the blocker, actually, of Binnington. Bortuzzo. 2 minutes to spare in the period, and a hit there. It's offside against Toronto. 1:54 to go in the second. Leafs lead 2-1. This is Game 7, and this is big for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And if they win this game, well, Game 7s will be a fan again for the Maple Leafs and their fans. Scandella played that to Neal. A penalty coming here to Toronto. Delayed call. Costin brings it inside. Tries to get it to net. Drops for Parayko. Touched up by Riley with 8 seconds to go in the period. 2-1 Toronto leading. Face off here to the left side of the net. Here it comes. The draw. One back. Controlled by the Blues. Turned over. And Engvall picks it up and clears to center. And that will do it for 2. The Maple Leafs 2. The Blues 1. After 40, St. Louis had the lead after the first period. Toronto has the lead after the second period. 2-1 after 2 in Game 7. Shots on goal in the game are 12 for the Leafs, a 2, 7 for the Blues with 1. Hits are 14-9 Toronto. Faceoffs 12-2 St. Louis. Power play St. Louis 0 for 1. Toronto hasn't had one. Welcome into the third period. Toronto short-handed to start the period. Blues on their second power play of the night. 0 for 1 so far. Draw one back. Krug. This is the final period of play. Only one team can win. We might even have overtime depending on how it goes. Krug to Tarasenko. Stopped by Campbell. Big save. Kept in O'Reilly. Drops for Krug. Loose in front of the net. They score! It bounces out in front for Braden Shen. Tie game. 2-2. A power play goal. Well, that did not take long for the St. Louis Blues. They take advantage of that bounce. Comes out in front of the net. Jack Campbell can't do much. 2-2, we're tied. Scandella stolen. Austin Matthews giving them problems. Here's Saad to O'Reilly. Saad to O'Reilly. Great stop, Jack Campbell. Nylander can't get it out. Perron in. Stopped again, Campbell. Dermott to Nylander. Toronto on their heels a bit to start the third. Now here's Nylander screaming in. Shoots. Binnington makes the stop. Parayko has it back again. Center that over to O'Reilly. Turn that over to Matthews. Austin Matthews moves in. Shoots. Binnington makes the stop off a bad angle shot by Matthews. Scandella to David Perron. 5 gone in this third period. Tied at 2 in Game 7 in a high-scoring series. Huge hit there. Bunting to Mitch Marner. Here's Marner. Down the ice. Far and around. Finds some help. Matthews. Parayko with the puck. To O'Reilly. Here's Michael Bunting with it. Bunting ahead. Races down the middle to the net. And it just gets off his stick. Michael Bunting trying to convert. Hasn't done much in this series at all. He has assists, but he doesn't have goals. And they need him to score as well. Dermott played that up on the wing. Michael Bunting still on the ice. Tavares will try to find him. Blues are in from the corner. Saad taken down. Halfway through the third, just about. We're tied up. Here's Kerfoot. Taking off the puck. Krug with possession. He finds Braden Shen. Back over to Jordan Kyrou. A lot of open ice to Perron. Great stop, Campbell. Marner. Kerfoot. That's center ice. That's played back in for Perron. Not by his stick. He gets it back again. Center that. Jack Campbell with the stop. Kept in the Toronto zone and in the corner. Big hit. And that's played up on the wing to John Tavares. He set up both goals tonight. An assist and a goal himself. He shoots and scores! John Tavares, his second tonight. He snipes that one by Binnington. Toronto regains the lead here in Game 7 in the third period. And it comes late. Look at this beautiful place shot. Tavares goes corner. Binnington is way out on the left side of the net. And Tavares finds the right side and takes the lead back for Toronto. Tavares with his second tonight. He has 3 points in the game, 2 goals, and assist. His line has done it all tonight. Here's Krug, centers that. Blues will look to tie it up. Here's a penalty coming to Toronto late. 6:27 to go. 3-2, Toronto leading, and now the Blues back to the power play. They're 1 for 2. Here's the faceoff. Left side of the Leaf net. One back by St. Louis. Falk fires. Blocker stopped. Campbell kept in by Neal. Drop that to Thomas. In front, Kyrou. Campbell over it again. Marner picks it up and gets it to center. 6 minutes to go. Third period, Toronto leads 3-2 on the Blues. Here's Wayne Simmons. Stole it away. Simmons moves in, and he gave it away to Thomas as the Blues get it back. Neal. Here comes St. Louis in over the line with a dangle and a shot stopped by Campbell. Not out. Falk to Buchnevich in front of the net. Neal trying to get a stick on it. Here's Falk. That's blocked. Muzzin gets it ahead to Simmons. Here's Wayne Simmons, the Wayne train. And they caught up to him in a hurry. Under 5 minutes now. Buchnevich across. Neal in. Stopped by Jack Campbell. And the Leafs kill off the penalty. They needed that big. Here's Marner now with Camp. Back to Marner. Scores! Mitch Marner! What a setup with David Camp! And the Leafs have a 4-2 lead late in Game 7. Wow. What a setup here. Look at this. David Camp and Mitch Marner. They go back and forth here with the passing. And what a finish by Mitch Marner that may have just put this series away. The Leafs that come back from a 3-2 series deficit. They have a 4-2 lead late here in Game 7 tonight. The draw won back by the Blues. Scandella finds Jordan Kyrou. Blues are going to have to pull the goalie soon. Here's Parayko moving in. Matthews plays it off the boards out to Brody. And Brody takes off. He has Nylander in and center that. Now Nylander shoots right to the chest of Binnington, holding on with 2:02 left to go. Maple Leafs lead 4-2. It was 1-0 St. Louis after 1, 2-1 Toronto after 2. Blues had tied it early in the third. They give up 2 after that. 4-2 Toronto leads. Draw one back by the Blues. In the corner of the zone is Parayko. He finds David Perron. Some pushing and shoving with Michael Bunting, and that's going to be a penalty to the Leafs, and now an empty net as Campbell makes a stop. So the Blues are going to have a great opportunity here. They're going to have a 6-on-4 coming down to the final minute of this game, trailing by 2 in Game 7. Here's the faceoff. Blues need to win it. Draw one back. Tarasenko fire scores! Right off the faceoff! It's 4-3. It's a power play goal. Big goal for the St. Louis Blues. They get possession here off the faceoff. A snipe. 4-3 game. Draw one back. Dermott clears it. It's picked up by Marner. Trying to find Dermott. They're going to pull the goalie again. Scandella looks ahead. Here comes St. Louis down the last hope. Saad backhand. Campbell with the answer. Riley's there. Plays it over to Marner. Back to Riley. Over to Tavares. In again. Shoots up. And what a save. They score! What a save by Binnington. It bounces out back in front. Marner cleans it up. And that's probably going to do it. 5-3 Toronto. Huge saves Binnington, then it bounces back out in front, and there's Marner to clean it up. The Leafs all over the Blues here in the final minute to get that goal back desperately. 39 seconds to go, 5-3. Draw one back, they're going to pull the goalie, Scandella. Here's Parayko to Riley. Nylander gave that away. Ryan O'Reilly's back in. Blues running out of time. That's play to Nylander. Nylander can't find a lane. Plays to Matthews. He scores! To the empty net to make it 6-3. And the Leafs will advance to round 2. What a comeback in this series for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And they come into this third period with 4 goals scored. Gave up their 2-1 lead early here in the third, and then they just took off in the scoring department. Scandella. Here's O'Reilly, moves in, drops that for Saad, stop Jack Campbell. Dermott finds Matthews. Here they come again with 17 seconds to go. Matthews is in, Matthews winding up, can't get a shot, now does. That's blocked. Parayko, kept in by Toronto. Parayko in the corner. Center that back ahead, it does come out. 6 seconds left, Nylander fires it back in. St. Louis fans are going home. The Maple Leafs are going to round 2. 6-3, they win Game 7. And a high-scoring series. It is finally over, and Toronto the ones to advance. They come back from a 3-2 series deficit and take it in 7. What a finish to this series, and my goodness, what a series it was. We do not know who the Maple Leafs will face, but we're about to find out now, so stay with us as we will show you that right away. Yeah, the Maple Leafs will take on, well, we don't know yet. We're about to find out, though. 6-3, they take down the St. Louis Blues here in Game 7. We hope everyone enjoyed the game. Very good by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Very good play in that third period, setting up and creating chances and finishing on glorious opportunities. And that one by Marner, that was just a perfect example of it. 5-3 to put the game away. That's what you need to do. And we are about to find out who the Maple Leafs will face in round 2. The Maple Leafs will face the Nashville Predators. That series will get started. I believe the first 2 games are in Nashville. So we hope to see you there. The Preds swept round 1 against the Vegas Golden Knights. 4 straight wins, so Toronto has a great task ahead to take on the Nashville Predators.